欢迎收看淑珍说淑珍世界。如果你喜欢我的影片，请记得按赞、订阅、分享、留言及开启小铃铛哦。我们现在在菜厝港巴士转换站，现在要搭927巴士去 River Safari。想要去新加坡动物园 Night Safari、River Safari 可以搭巴士138、926、927。你们也可以选择搭 Mandai Cottage Shuttle 或者 Mandai Express 巴士。Hello， 大家早，今天要带大家去 River Safari，Let's go！ 在还没有进 River Safari， 让大家看看整个环境。我们已经进来 River Safari 了，我们现在要进去第一个站。
Singapore. vision for tomorrow. We have a goal for Singapore. You and me will do our part, stand together, heart to heart. We're going to show the world what Singapore can be. There is something down the road that we can strive for. We are told no dreams too bold that we can't try for. There's a spirit in the air. It's a feeling we all share. We're going to build a better life for you and me. We can achieve. We can achieve. Count on me, Singapore. Count on me to be my
们现在要进去看熊猫了。在8月14日，2021年，凯凯跟佳佳终于升级做父母了，恭喜凯凯跟佳佳！
阿龟跳出来吧！
1、2、3、4、5、6、7，凯凯佳佳欢迎你，欢迎你，欢迎你，凯凯佳佳欢迎你。1、2、3、4、5、6、7，凯凯佳佳在哪里？在这里，在这里，就在 River Safari。
凯凯在睡觉哦。这次只有凯凯会出现在园内，因为佳佳刚刚生了宝宝，在休养。凯凯，恭喜你当了爸爸！看完凯凯跟佳佳，出来就是商品店。 商品店出来就是餐馆及卖小吃的地方。餐馆里面有卖饮料、小吃、三明治、儿童餐、西餐、锅仔饭、面条、凯凯及家家最爱及甜品。我们打包了包。2个不同口味的包，红油抄手，及春卷。
又没有东西。
Oh ya, nanti di kue.
要到那个尾巴，那尾巴。哇，可以上机的那车。哇，又上去。还是上去上面。 。 。 。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。。 原来是在这里。没有动物。老爷的没有动物。哦，你看，黑猪，一直睡觉。懒猪啊，懒猪，2只3只而已。这是猴子。呢，树上。
两边都有了。
没有看到。
然后两边会放动物。
Greetings, explorers. Welcome to the Amazon River Quest. Hold on to your hats. This is going to be an amazing ride. High up in the trees on your left is the white-faced sucky monkey. Because of their ability to leap large distances, they are known as
我们包车，我们包船呢，包船。那里那个
These small monkeys talk to each other in terms
鸟啊
and，
那里有我没有？刚才有看到猴子，很会跑耶，没有看到？黑色哦，黑，难怪看不到啊。我们现在坐船，
That's the
那
giant
叫什么
ant.
包船啊？哇，你看它。
Coming up next is our family of brown-nosed coatimundis. They're able to turn their ankles over 180 degrees, and this helps them climb through.
路边。要滑下去了。小只的啊。
They can leap over 9 meters from brunch to brunch.
看我们包船没人。
Do you see 2 large brown animals? These are Brazilian tapirs. Tapirs are the largest land mammals in the Amazon, growing up to 300 kilograms. However, it still has enemies. When chased by the cougars and jaguars, they run and plunge into the river.
猴子没有，不在。OK， 现在要看报了。阿咪猫的，拿动。
Explorers, are you ready? We're about to contact face to face with the most feared predator in the Amazon, the jaguar. Meet Xiao, our young jaguar. He was born in the Singapore Zoo in 2004. Xiao likes to play with mud, especially when it's wet. His parents, Angel and Khan, are coming up next. The jaguar is a top predator in the Amazon. It has a powerful bite that pierces its prey's skull with its teeth.
都没有东西。Hello， Hello， Hi。铁地的同类。不要讲，是同类。
These are the babies and people. Yes, and back they can play.
And you hope just
Red Halloween. They howl loudly when they sense approaching rain.
看到一只小鸟。哦，这个就很多。哪里？哦，OK 哦。红色，红色。
You'll spot the Brazilian flamingo.
哇，全部太
The
太多。
flamingo's curved beak acts as a sieve, filtering out microscopic food in the water. It is this food that gives the flamingo its red plumage.
Flamingo.
Just opposite are our capybaras. These large cousins of the hamsters grow up to 70 kilograms and are the world's largest rodent.
在那边。哇，这个是什么？呼呼。所以我们。 等下也是从这里回呀。
Well, explorers, I hope you have been enjoying your voyage. If you wish to see more Amazonian animals, head on left towards the Amazon flooded forest. Have an amazing day at River Safari. Farewell, explorers.
东西的，完了，紧握住扶手，要握住扶手。我们现在来看动物表演啦。
Now, folks, our Once Upon a River animal presentation will start at about 2:30. Okay, but since we've got a nice crowd right over here, we'd like to invite those of you already inside to join us for a short training session with Houdini right here, our Malay fish owl. Now, I'm going to come a little bit closer, folks, so you can have a good look at this young bird. Now, Houdini over here, she's actually only 3 years old. And she was hatched over at the Jurong Bird Park. Now, Houdini right here, folks, as I said, is only 3 years old, and she was hatched over at our sister zoo, the Bird Park, of course. But today, well, she lives here with us at the River Safari, where, as I said, she's undergoing some training. Now, what we'd like to show you today, folks, is how these animals fly and hunt out in the wild. Now, owls, you might know, they are all predatory animals. Okay, they hunt small animals out in the wild, and as this Malay fish owl, right here, is named, you might be able to guess that Houdini here especially does love fish. Now, these birds, they will hunt by the water's edge, and you'll see right up on the little river for Houdini to show off her skills as well. Now at this point, folks, I'm actually going to come a bit closer. Okay, as I pass through, feel free to take photos with the flash on your camera turned off. Now what's going to happen is, I'm going to head right up to the stairs, and Houdini, she's going to fly overhead. As I said, folks, stay seated with the flash on your camera turned off, and do listen out to see if you can actually hear the sound of Houdini's wings flapping. Now she's going to fly right from the top of the stairs over to the stage where Eileen, our trainer, is waiting to call Houdini. So whenever we're ready, Houdini, off you go. And then we have a beautiful flight by Houdini. Folks, how about a round of applause for our Malay fish owl. Now, as Houdini was soaring right over his folks, I'm sure most of you could not actually hear the sound of her wings flapping. Now that's because these owls are known to have special feathers to muffle or to cut down the noise that they make while they're flying out in the wild. Now this of course helps to avoid detection from their prey. This includes, as I said before, fish, but also small rodents, lizards, snakes, and even frogs. Well, as Houdini has just demonstrated right here, she's grabbed some meat from the water's edge, and at this point, she's going to fly off home on her own. And she's actually trained to a point where she's going to fly backstage into her own enclosure, where she'll spend the rest of her day and night. In fact, these owl folks are actually known to be quite active in the day. So as you can see, Houdini here is a great flyer even at 2 p.m. How about a round of applause, folks, once again for Houdini here, completing his training very quickly and efficiently this afternoon. Thank you. Now, as I said earlier, folks, Once Upon a River Animal presentation will start at 2:30. Now, that was just a little bit of a teaser for you. We're going to meet many different animals later on the main show. Now, before then, we do still have a few minutes. Okay, so I'd actually like to share some rules and reminders that we have at Once Upon a River with everyone here. Now, firstly, folks, later on when the show starts, this orange gate over here that you enter through this afternoon, well, that will be shut and secure. Now, this is for the safety of everyone here and the animals. As later on, animals will be moving down and around the entire show floor. Now, for their safety and yours, as I said earlier, please remain seated at all times. Now, the animals are well trained, but for those of you in the front rows, they might actually come quite close to you. Okay, in the event that they do, as I said, remain seated and do not attempt to reach out and touch the animals, as they're only used to direct contact from their personal trainer. Now, we do appreciate everyone's patience as well as we get you all seated early this afternoon, as we have to abide by safe distancing measures here at the River Safari. Now, this includes, as I said, once more, staying seated at all times, in fact, even after the show. Remain seated until my colleagues and I come forward to direct you, row by row, out of the show area. Now, along with this, please be reminded to keep your mask on at all times, so securely above your nose if you're above 7 years of age. Now, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, do have a great time with us here at Once Upon a River. The show is about to begin. Thank you.
Right on time. Alright, okay. Hi, hello everyone. Hello. Alright, a very good afternoon and welcome to Once Upon a River. My name is Shawifi. I'm the Junior Eco Ranger right here in River Safari. And I know why all of you are here today. You want to hear stories about this little river and also to meet up with some cool animals, right? Yeah, good. Which means you have come to the right place. So to be an Eco Ranger, first of all, you need to be alert, you need to stay hydrated and also have a keen eyesight so that you do not miss a thing. And I was going to look for my new colleague. He is this small, grey in colour and got wings. Anybody seen him? Behind? Wow, yes, there he is. Hello. Very shy today. Alright, I think I know who he is. Let me introduce you. This is Louie, and Louie is an African grey parrot. And African grey parrot are known to be one of the largest species of parrot in Africa, and also the smartest birds in the world. Right, Louie? Come over, come on. Okay. Good. Since you are here joining us, how about we start with a nice wave to all of them? If you want to wave. Oh, hello, right, thank you very much, Louie. Okay, hang on. Alright, so like I said, they are known to be the smartest birds in the world because, right, they can mimic up to hundreds of words and also sounds. Right, Louie, how about you greet them with a nice call like hello? You want to say hello? Wow, round of applause for Louie, everyone. Very nice. Thank you very much, Louie. And not only that, okay? As you can see, gray is not the only color they have. But they also have a very beautiful red feather tail. Wow, okay, one more time. Okay, one more time. Okay, one last time, please. Yeah, thank you. Don't be shy to clap. You can clap for Louie. Hey, very nice. Thank you very much, Louie. Look like everyone is happy to see you here. I'm also happy to see you here. How about you thank all of them for being with us today? Come on. Right, Louie, you want to say thank you? No, say thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Louie. And Louie is about to head back home. So, Louie, before you head back home, how about you say bye-bye to all these nice people? Say bye. There we go. Round of applause for Louie, everyone. They are second grade parents. Bye-bye. Very fast. Okay, cool. Okay. So these parrots, right, they are classified as endangered species due to illegal pet trade and also habitat loss. And for those who do not know, parrots like that, they could actually live up to 60 to 70 years. And they are very loyal to their owners and they love to eat. Plastic bottle. Did Louie throw that plastic bottle out? Yes. Okay. Must have found this in his home, which means, did any of you threw this plastic bottle in his house earlier on? No? Alright, good. Alright, hope not okay, because plastics are known to be one of the deadliest monsters in the world, killing millions of animals every year. And I think I know what Louie is trying to tell us. He's trying to get us to recycle this plastic bottle. But I don't see any recycling bin around. Never mind. I'm just going to leave them here until we find one. But other than recycling, what else can we do? Well, we can reuse and also reduce, which actually helps the environment quite a lot. And I think I'm talking way too much. So I need to meet up with my senior Eco Ranger first, and we catch up with all of you shortly again. Alright, okay, bye-bye.
Water. That's how our story begins. It is a story filled with surprise encounters, twists and turns, creatures of all shapes and sizes. Because a river is a magical, moving, living part of the very earth itself. A river doesn't just carry water, it carries life.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, hi!
Oh, well, I just heard you outside a moment ago.
Alright, and so where are we going?
Well, we're going to head right back outside so I can say once again, hello there, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all and welcome to Once Upon a River right here at the River Safari. Now, folks, my name is Jeanette and I am a senior Eco Ranger right here at the River Safari. I believe you've all already met Shamiki, our junior ranger, and folks, the two of us, we're going to be your guides this afternoon. Now today, we need you to use your imagination.
Wow!
Oh, that's right, Joey, because this simple tool here in front of us, folks, is going to transform and bring us all around the world to meet lots of amazing animals. So with that said, shall we be?
Yes.
Are you ready for an adventure?
Yes, I'm ready for an
Okay,
adventure.
well, let's get closer. No. This way. Go down the stairs safely. And well,
Wow!
Oh, we can find...
Hey, I found something!
You found something?
Yeah.
Shall we be? Wait, what is it? Oh, shall we catch it? Grab it over there.
Oh, grab it. Okay,
Good. Find that, shall we see? Just along the water there. Let's bring her right outside and show off. Our green iguana, folks, here is Spice, all the way from South America. Now, shall we be right here? We'll bring the lizard a little bit closer, folks, so you all can have a good look at Spice long. Now these green iguanas, they do live up high in the trees, but they munch on leaves as well as frost under the sun.
That's right. So they are strictly herbivorous, generally eat plants and vegetation, but in order to defend themselves, they have this long, beautiful tail covered with sharp scales, and one way they could actually give you very nasty cuts.
That is right. Speaking of nasty cuts, so I can see the Dutchman Spice's tail. Yes, so before you get a cut, I think we can maybe send her off home. Do we have an Eco Ranger around the corner to help us?
Oh, hello, Eco Ranger.
Thank you, Randy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe all of you here have been chatting to Shawiti earlier on. Yes, Shawiti?
Yes.
Did you tell everyone what we do as Eco Rangers?
Yeah. I told them that they need to be alert and so stay hydrated and so have a keen eyesight so that they do not miss a thing.
Well, that is exactly right, folks, because us Eco Rangers are always on the lookout for wildlife. So, folks, now that we've met an animal from South America, I should say, well, so we think we'll head closer to home. Okay, our next animal friend has made it to Southeast Asia, folks, and even Singapore as well. Let's go over to the left side of the stage and let's welcome Tucker, the Asian small-clawed otter.
Oh, hello there, Tucker. So this is an animal from Southeast Asia. Okay, so Tucker right here is our Asian small-clawed otter. And they are known to be the smallest of 13 species of otters in the world. And wow, looks like Tucker got himself a nice juicy crab. And I think I know what Tucker's trying to tell us. He's trying to tell us a story. And people in the past, till today, in India and also in Brazil, they actually use these otters to assist them in fishing. So what they will do is that they will use the otters into the water. The otters will get the fish for them, back into the basket, just like so, making fishing easier for men. And they are called the Asian small-clawed otter because of their tiny claws, which they have secured beyond their partially wet fingers.
Well, that's right. So we can, speaking of Tucker's claws and claws, you can actually use them to help me recycle. He's learned how to recycle recently. Did you have something for Tucker?
Yes, I have 2 plastic bottles that we gave us earlier on. Oh, looks like he's very excited about it. Alright, here you go, Tucker. Wow, how about some encouragement for him? Hey, very nice. Alright, Tucker, last bottle. And here you go. Last bottle. More encouragement, come on. Hey, alright, good job there, Tucker. Thank you very much for recycling. Tucker right here is 6 years old. If a 6-year-old also can recycle, so can all of you.
Well, that's right, Shariti. And well, at this point, I think we'll head back to South America, Shariti, okay? Where deep in the rainforest, there's going to be a rodent that's a very fast runner, excellent jumper, and amazing swimmer. Sarah, the Azara Zadu.
Hello there, Sarah. I've heard a lot about these agoutis. They are quite unique as they belong to the rodent family, like mice, hamsters, and guinea pigs. And they are known as foraging creatures, right? Which means they go around the rainforest floor to look for food, like nuts or seeds. You can follow them from trees in order to eat them or even bury them as well. So they have a very good sense of hearing. They can hear nuts or the seeds falling down onto the forest floor from miles away. And being from the rodent family, they are actually quite greedy, right? So what they will do is that they gather those nuts and seeds, bury them, and then look for more food. And eventually forget about those buried seeds and nuts. And you know what happened to those buried seeds and nuts? No idea? Well, they will actually grow into brand new trees, making Sarah the Azara Zaguti amazing gardener of the Amazon.
Well, that's right, Shariti, and well, off home Sarah goes. Now, Shariti,
yes.
you're doing a great job today so far.
Thank you.
So I think the next animal, I'm going to have you take it out. Yes, but first, folks, Shariti,
yes.
I want you to guess what it is. I'll give you a few clues. This animal has no legs.
Oval.
Okay, no. Something a bit bigger, Shariti. Think bigger. Think eyes that never close. And the tongue that darts in and out of its mouth?
Is it long and scaly?
Yes, indeed. So if you're on the right track, what is it?
Yeah, I've been hearing people saying that it's a snake.
Shall we see?
Yes?
Shall we see? Can you come back here?
Which means we got the snake and he needs my help.
Yeah, sorry, I need to help. Okay, just please get back outside. Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a snake to show you here at the river safari. But before we bring out the snake, can I ask, is anyone here afraid of snakes? Raise your hand, please. Okay, that's a few hands. Okay, shall we see? Yes. I did set the snake in the corner. Yes. In this bag, there's a tool in the bag. Folks, don't panic. Stay seated, okay? But I'm afraid my snake has escaped. But Shariki, it can't gone far. Okay, it must still be in the area. Help me check the bushes. Okay, snakes like to hide in dark places. I'll check this side again. And in fact, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you seated in the blue seat, there actually is a gap underneath your seat, just behind your seat. Can you help me check that gap? Now don't put your hands inside, okay? But if you see something curled up there, maybe a tail poking out, just give us a wave, I'll come and rescue the snake. Has anyone seen it?
I found it.
Shruti, you found it? Okay.
What do I do?
Carefully, just bring it out. Alright. Shall we do?
Oh no!
So, shall we see?
Is it okay?
Yes. Because, shall we see? It's a rubber snake.
Rubber snake?
What happened?
That's the only snake I found back there.
You found it back there?
Yeah.
And then it came flying out over here.
Yes. Because remember earlier on you asked, is there anyone afraid of snakes?
Yes.
I was one of them.
You are afraid of snakes?
So I eventually threw it out.
Okay, so we see that's alright. It's only your first day. That's something you have to work on, okay? And you can start now because the snake is there. It's okay. It's a very gentle ball python. Here is Nala, everyone, all the way from Africa.
Alright, okay. Right here we got the real snake. Okay, so this is Nala, and Nala is a ball python. Ball python, they are native to Africa. So why they are called ball python? Because when they feel threatened, they will actually curl themselves up into a ball in order to defend themselves. And pythons, they are known as non-venomous snakes. They are constricted. So how do they kill their prey? That they will strangle them, kill them, and swallow them as a whole, starting with the head first. So all of you might think that Nala right here is actually a baby python. But to be honest, Nala right here is actually a full-grown python. Why? Because African ball pythons are known to be one of the smallest species of python in Africa, and they can grow up to 1.2 meters in length, and they can live up to 40 years of age. And snakes, they can swim. It's an easier way for them to actually escape from their predators. Alright, let me ask all of you a few questions, okay? All you need to do is just raise your hand. How many of you think that snakes, like Nala right here, okay, their scales is actually wet and slimy? Raise your hand. Okay, I see a few hands, okay. Okay, next one. How many of you think that their scales are actually smooth and dry? Raise your hand. Okay, majority of you, alright, good. Let me be honest, okay? Snakes, they are actually smooth and dry, alright? But there are people who think that they are wet and slimy. That is because of their shiny scales, which give out that misconception. And actually, they are very smooth and very dry. And I think Nala right has been a great teacher to all of us. And before we bring Nala back home, how about we give Nala a big round of applause? Thank you. Did they tell you anything too?
Africa and meet one of the largest flying birds in the world. Joining us right here at Once Upon a River, we have two young brothers who go by the names of Obi and Jaja. They are our great white pelicans. Now they're only about 2 years old as well, folks. And as you can see, they're quite young and spirited. In fact, Obi and Jaja here are almost fully grown. Here they are, showing off their amazing almost 3-meter wingspan, which Jaja wants to fly up onto the stage. And there you can already see Obi showing off his amazing webbed feet, paddling through the water after fish. Now these pelicans of course hunt with their long and sharp bills. Right underneath that bill as well, folks, is a large and stretchy throat pouch, which can actually scoop about 4 kilograms of fish in one single gulp. Now these pelicans, folks, as I said, they are quite large. In fact, they're the largest flying bird in the world, and also very social animal. Now here at Once Upon a River, Obi and Jaja, they do live with a few more friends. And joining me up on stage this time, 2 of our older boys go by the names of Liu and Chewy. At 10 years old, Liu and Chewy are some of the veterans of our show, folks. And Liu here is in fact our Go Green for Wildlife Ambassador, which explains this blue bag. Now Liu here would like us all to stop using single-use plastic bags and instead reusable bags like this as we go shopping.
Yes, thank you very much, Luke. Actually, that's a very good message there. Thank you. Alright, so now all of you have the chance to take a good look at our great white pelicans. And if you notice, they are very big in size, right? Okay, now I need all of you to guess how much they weigh, okay? How heavy they are. Alright, I will give you a few options. All you need to do is just raise your hand next to it. Let's try. How many of you think that the great white pelicans, they weigh 20 kilograms? Raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Let's go higher. How about 30 kilograms? Raise your hand. 30. Okay, definitely more hands. Alright. Let's go even higher. Last one, okay? How many of you think that they weigh more than 30 kilograms? Raise your hands. More than 30. Alright, very nice. Good job, majority of the crowd. Alright, okay. I'm excited as well. But I'm just kidding, okay? They only weigh 10 kilograms each.
So that's right, folks, only 10 kilos. Now how is that possible? Well, despite the large size of these birds, their bones are fairly hollow and lightweight. Plus, pelicans have large air sacs in their chests, which once again help them to remain light so they can easily float on the surface of water or fly as high as 3 kilometers up in the sky. Now, shall we be?
Yes.
Why don't you carry on for a while? And let us go and look for our last big surprise.
Big surprise! Yes. More surprises. Okay, sounds like fun. Alright, okay. Back to... Okay, I'm good. So back to me. Okay. I need all of your help, okay? If you all think that I'm doing a really good job so far, how about all of you give me a big round of applause? I know I'm doing a good job. Never mind, since I'm doing a good job, right? All you can do later on after the show when you exit, you scan this QR code, okay? You got 2 of them, you scan the QR code, you can give us your feedback, and you can say there, Dinesh, Senior Eco Ranger, Shawifi, Junior Eco Ranger, is the best with a thumbs up. Alright, okay? So thinking about Sarah, with the other seeds and now dropping them onto the forest floor, creating a healthier ecosystem, we can do our part as well. So we have reuse, recycle. Why don't we add another idea? And that is replant. Instead of always taking away, why don't we give back to the forest as well? And speaking about the forest, right about now, let us welcome the largest rodent in the world, all the way from the Amazon rainforest. We got the capybara! Oh, there you are. Right. So joining us right here on the left, we do have more together with me. And of course, we do have Peanut up on stage together with Pawi. And also we do have Jerry together with Nancy. Hello there, boys. The Amazon tribe called the capybara the master of grasses to be caught. But also take a look at this, okay? Take a look at their big teeth. Hey, there we go. Which allows them to graze on water plants and grasses easily. And they do have slightly wet feet, which allows them to walk on land, tread on muddy river banks, and also to help them swim really well in the water.
Well, that's right. And to show us how capybaras swim, Tina up a stage will be taking a little dive right into the water. Now he's the biggest of all three brothers, so with a nice thing for us, you can see that standing up on his hind legs. Tina here measures more than a meter tall. Now paddling adorably through the water with those silly webbed feet, Tina will keep his nose, eyes and ears above the water surface to keep a lookout for any potential predators. Now if they are threatened by a predator, these animals can actually dive down into the water first, holding their breath for up to 5 minutes at a go. Now ladies and gentlemen, meeting all these amazing animals this afternoon, I hope will give us all here a newfound appreciation for wildlife. Now I also hope we want to do all we can to help our new animal friends and their wild cousins fight the deadliest monster in the wild, which we now know is plastic. Now some simple things we can do, as you've already mentioned, is to use a reusable bag when you go shopping. Now you can also use a reusable food container for takeaway food instead of a plastic one. And last but not least, if you do require a straw to have a drink, well instead of a single-use plastic straw, why not choose straws that are reusable or biodegradable, like ones made out of paper, bamboo, or even stainless steel. Now with that note, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually come to the end of our Once Upon a River adventure. You've all been amazing. Thank you for joining us, and you have a great day ahead. Once again, thank you, and goodbye. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned at the start of the show, please remain seated at this point, right until my colleagues and I do come forward to direct you row by row out of the show area. Thank you.
这边我们刚才没有走是吗？没有。没这么长。我在这边好像。来，你看它上面。没有尾巴的。是有。
这边干嘛？
我这个，我还会转身的。是出入口的地方，它有 Starbucks， 有 retail shop。在回家之前，我带大家去逛逛吧。温馨小提醒：这里提倡的是环保。所以，如果要购物的话，请记得带环保袋哦。 我买了3件 WWF T 恤，3件以上会有38%折扣，总数是60元9角，一部分会捐给WWF。